Closer to my mouth. My mouth. All right, so last time I streamed was Monday night because last night I went to go watch Mike Trout play. Lasted 2 innings before he re-aggravated his surgically repaired right knee, or left knee, sorry, and had to leave the game. Yeah, that was fun. And it was fun. Stayed through 3.5 innings and left because I only went to go see Mike Trout. So it's the risk you run when you go watch a professional game for a player instead of a team. All right, but when I left off, we were about to go into a new area, and we were warned it might not be very kind or receptive to us. The traverse will bring us straight into the Yatika heartland. Remember how you insisted this forest is green? What I did do, though, if you look at the map, is I did do the blue exclamation mark quest so I could get the ether currents. And now we are kind of moseying on to this new area. Let's ride our Mega Shiba. I don't regret any sort of penny at all that I spent on this. Because look at that. Isn't that cute? Definitely worth it. This path is quite steep, isn't it? Let us take our time and descend safely. I refuse. I was hoping this one had mount stuff too. But it doesn't. I'm sad. I spoke with one of the excavators on my way down. Apparently, Bako Jaja cleared away the one fallen tree remaining by barreling through it. That Wuklamat single-handedly defeated someone possessed of such physical might is nothing short of remarkable. It's true. Still, we ought to proceed with caution. There's no telling what his wounded pride might compel him to attempt. And you're just staring at a torch? Whoops. Of course, Alice doesn't want to talk to us, because, you know, why would she? I really do like this boss music. But I do, if you have any sort of baseball team near you, whether it be minor leagues or major leagues, I do encourage you to go. It is a good time. Alluring, isn't it? In more ways than one. Take my paring stone and hold it close to the glowing rock. Do I have to? Like, I don't really want to. I guess I have to. As you hold the paring stone in the soft glow, it affixes itself into the boulder with surprising force. Paring stones are natural magnets, and that's a meteorite filled with iron, one of many remnants of an ancient meteor shower. The heterogeneous ether they emit causes surrounding flora to glow unique hues, as you can see. So these glowing boulders came plummeting down from the heavens. Vidral be merciful. There you are. Just between me and you, chat, I really, really want to quit my job. I hate it. And I'm almost out of PTO to take off, so I don't have to work there. And we're only not even through July. Blue! It's all blue! A far cry from the upper forests indeed. This place is already so fascinating. I'm eager to hear what the people of Mamook can tell us about it. Keep running. We're almost there. Yeah, between me, you, and the big canoe. That company I work for is terrible. Both of them, actually. Can I jump here? Sure can. Ow. Ha-ha! Oh, look at me. I can fly. As this is also my first time visiting Mamook, I have no experience interacting with the locals. But given Hanmuruk's parting words, I would advise a cautionary approach. Hey, a new headpiece. Boop. All right, let's get rid of some stuff. Please don't look stupid. Oh, okay. It doesn't look any more stupid because I don't have headgear turned on. Alright, I'll keep it. Alright. Well, we all know what comes next. Let's find that elector. 2 streets seem to converge upon this plaza, so I propose we split our numbers between them. Given Hunmuruk's guidance, I also suggest that we err on the side of caution and move throughout the city in pairs. Erenville can come with me, and Alice can go with Kryl. That leaves the hero to accompany Wuklamot. If these arrangements are to everyone's satisfaction, then may our respective searches prove fruitful. How come I get stuck with her? Ugh. Wait, did I see that one right? Is that a Jabril? Hold up. Okay, I was like, am I going nuts? I'm not. Well, I am, because I thought it was something it wasn't. I really hope I don't get sick, because I work remote. And so, just, you know, going to a place where there's thousands of people. Your words may as well be ambient noise for all the care this citizen pays you. As you begin to speak, the man abruptly turns and leaves. Heyo. Must be from New York. Ba-dum-bum. Please tell me you've had better luck. Nope. No one will talk to you either. I was prepared for hard stares and harsh words, but this is something else. That building there looks like a shop, doesn't it? Let's go and take a look. A merchant wouldn't ignore us, surely. Well, clearly you've never been to GameStop. Hello there. We'd like to ask you something if you don't mind. Move along, outsiders. We're just trying to find someone. The Dawn Servant's elector. Could you tell us where they are? Guess not. Rude. Is it because she's Shabril? How are we supposed to find the elector if nobody will even speak with us? Magic? Mystery? Everyone, can you hear me? Come to the massive stone structure on the west side of the city as quickly as you can. Uh-oh. That can't be good. Why?
Up there.
Oh, voice acting.
Bested by a mere shade.
Sororja. Papa?
Not as you know him. What you see is an arcane manifestation of the Dawn Servant as he was in his prime.
I can beat him! Arcane shades are different than they are in World of Warcraft.
The channeler is Irelja, Autarch of Mamuk and Elector for the feet of the Brotherhood.
Duli Yolar's mightiest warrior, yet wisest you are not. You who spurned your retainer's aid when battering your betters.
To prove oneself superior to blessed siblings by surpassing the shade of Galul Jar Jar himself. That is the final feat. The first promise fought alone and fell short. But that is now the least of his concerns.
You could have let your foolishness end with your failure. But instead, you attempted to harm an anointed elector.
Oops.
Soralja, as of this moment, you are no longer a claimant. I disqualify you from the right of succession. Be gone from my sight.
Yeah, you can't do that. That was one of the rules.
This isn't over yet. I will be the one to reach the Golden City.
When Soralja was defeated, he tried to take the keystone by force, but he was thwarted by Father Shade.
My dearest child, welcome home.
Oh, good.
This feat was made for you. Only blessed siblings could hope to defeat Gulul Jaja. But ere we begin, I would see the fruits of your triumphs. Come, show me your tablets.
Empty. Except for 2.
What is this? Where are your keystones? Explain yourself, boy!
Wonder what's going to happen to him.
No matter. Not all can be expected to go to plan. What keystones you lack, you can easily take.
tried. But I couldn't. I cannot beat her.
You mean to tell me that you, glory of Mamuk, for whom all here have sacrificed, were defeated by your inferiors? You are as useless as your siblings. A failure. Leave and never return! You have no place here!
Lovely. I don't feel bad for these two, though.
Let's go, brother.
Two down.
Pathetic! This was our chance to claim sovereignty, and he ruins it! But when these stragglers fail, Gulul Jaja will be forced to extend his rule. And in the next right of succession, we will present a better claimant. So come, stand before me, and fall.
I won't do your trial.
Oh? You intend to forfeit the right?
It's a bold stance.
Papa wants his successor to intimately understand the country he loves. Every step of my journey, I've learned something about our peoples and their cultures. I would do the same here in Mamuk. The Mamulja deserve nothing less, so your battle can wait.
I'm of the same mind. Father named you an elector for a reason. There must be something that he would have us learn.
Do as you will. But until you triumph over the shade, you shall proceed no further.
I could do it. I almost beat the original.
Promise. I would speak with you. Meet me on the western outskirts.
Are we going to foment insurrection? The electors we have met thus far have all had their peculiarities, but each we felt would judge claimants equally. This Zuriel Jah, however, seems set in his belief that only blessed siblings are worthy of the throne. Why would the Dawn Servant name an openly biased man elector? Worrying over Zuriel Jah won't get us anywhere. That lady, on the other hand, was the first person to address us with any civility since we arrived. We should go and meet her, hear what she has to say. The western outskirts, right? Yep. Thank you for coming. My name is Milalja. Here we may talk freely, away from prying eyes. And what was it you wished to talk about? Tell me, what do you think of Mamuk? Well, we don't have much to say yet. No one wants to speak with us. All who remain in this city are devoted to the traditional ways. They believe that blessed siblings are superior, that only they are worthy to lead the peoples of this continent. Most would not deign to address outsiders, deeming them beneath notice. Sounds like an ideal community so far as Bakul Jaja is concerned. Nope. I am tired, exhausted by this senselessness. There are others like me, but we dare not speak our truth aloud. Yet now we have an opportunity to reclaim our agency. For you have bested Bakul Jaja. You, a Shipral, inferior by all presumptions, triumphed over our two-headed champion and all of his cronies. This time, anyway. Next time, I might not be so lucky. Bakul Jaja is just that strong. I seriously don't understand why he cheats so much. It seems to me he'd do better if he just trusted his own abilities. He's desperate. Other blessed siblings have fallen before. Mullah Jaja of the Silver Scales, for one. He traveled across the salt in search of conquest, only to be overcome. Ooh. But no matter how the individual may falter, the people still believe in blessed siblings' supremacy. Because of my father. Yup. He who united Tural under one rule, who in their eyes stands as testament to the tradition's infallibility. Regardless of your father's virtuous intent, his greatest triumph has only fanned the flames of our people's obsession. However, as both his daughter and claimant to his legacy, your triumph could prove that Golul Jaja's true strength lies not in his birth, but in his character, and in so doing, you may give us the strength to renounce blessed siblings forever. I can understand wanting to forsake zealotry, but isn't forsaking two-headed Mamuja going a bit far? You must decide that for yourself, whether the price we pay is worth an empty dream. What do they do to make them? Because we saw the flashback from him with all the broken pots. Or were they eggs? I don't know. But this is some weird wizardry going afoot. Sweet. Marching ever closer to 96. There is a place that will help you to understand our plight. It lies far to the west of here. Follow me. But the baseball game was good. If you're ever in Salt Lake City, I encourage you to go out. It's like $40 a ticket, and you get really close to the field. If you find tickets behind the home dugout, you'll be in the shade. If it's an evening game. And they do blow in some cold air every about 15 minutes or so. So it's a good time. I had a lot of fun. I just wish, Mike Trout played longer. Is that a meteorite up there? Up where? Oh, there. Aye, and judging by their attachment, that tree must benefit from the meteorite's unique ether. Anyway, we should press on. Milalja was anxious for us to see whatever it is she has to show us. Alright, so what is the next dungeon I get? Or is it going to be a trial? Maybe a raid? That could be something else I could do, is go back to the areas I've been to and see if there's any other blue exclamation mark quests other than, Ether Current stuff. A hunting cap. Like as not. I'd love to talk to Mamulja hunters and learn about their ways, except they'd probably ignore me, or just outright attack you. The others have continued on. Let's catch up to them. Kieran, let's go with you.
Don't hurt me. I'm just a small boy.
This is the place you wanted to show us. It lies just beyond this passage. Entry to these grounds is not permitted even to the devout. Nonetheless, I would reveal our secrets to you. Rest assured, I shall take full responsibility. Come, see for yourself the truth of the blessed. Now we get to see what that flashback that Bakul Jaja had. I'm guessing. Okay.
I shouldn't have looked down.
The stone pier yonder. That is our destination.
What, did they, like, sacrifice folks?
To erect it there would have been no small feat.
The work of Yakui hands built long, long ago. Our forebears merely altered the entrance.
Altered? To what end?
It will be quicker to show you. We have beasts that can carry us below.
How do you whistle with fangs and sharp teeth? Ooh. Can I get one of them as a mount? Is Makula, damn, those are cool. It's like elk griffins. Elk fins! Grilk? I like Grilk better. I would imagine that the Mamuka would be a faction, right? That I could gain reputation with. Hi, Bakul.
Bakul Jaja.
What? Couldn't wait to laugh at the failure?
You've always come here to cry. Ever since you were little.
Mother?
The third promise seeks to learn about Mamuk. She may be our chance to finally end what we have been powerless to stop. Talk with her. Tell her what we have done.
Fine. Perhaps it's only right that we be the ones to speak of it. Blessed as we are.
Can't tell that facial expression. Couldn't tell what they were going for there.
Here.
Okay.
This vessel holds the remains of a two-headed Mamunja. An infant.
Okay. It's messed up, but okay. And all of them look like they would be blind.
We converted the ruins into a cenotaph, so the souls of these children wouldn't return as vengeful spirits. Do you know how blessed siblings are made?
I've heard that they are born to Hubago and Bunawa parents.
Such unions between clans were originally arranged to stop infighting. The war against the Shibran was going poorly, and we needed to be united.
Okay, so that sounds like, someone's super race.
One day,
Master race, if you will.
a child was born. One blessed with two heads and tremendous power.
Is this my next dungeon?
When this child grew old enough to lead our army, we became unstoppable. The Shebral had no answer, and we drove them all the way back to the trees above. That taste of victory awakened our greed. We became obsessed with conceiving more and more of these superior children, no matter the cost. Of the countless born, most die. Trapped in their shells. Only 1 in 100 survive. If we are blessed, it is only because we yet live. Unlike our brothers and sisters who were sacrificed for the glory of Mamuk.
That's horrible.
Of course it's horrible. It's an atrocity we can never take back. Those children died so that we could live. So we had to succeed, no matter what. To fail would mean it was all for nothing. Nothing.
Still don't feel bad for him.
I squandered their sacrifice. I should never have been born.
Ooh, that's too far.
You're wrong. You didn't ask to be born as you are, and you aren't responsible for your siblings' deaths.
Nope.
The people obsessed with blessed siblings are. They made their choices, but they don't make yours. Since when do you let others push you around, Bakul Jaja? What do you want? Say it!
I want it to end. I don't want any more to die.
It's an interesting character turn.
Then you have my word. We'll put a stop to this madness.
Blessed siblings are revered by their supporters as a means to achieve dominance in Taral. If we understand why they harbor such aspirations in the first place, we would be better equipped to treat with them.
Indeed. I just hope they will be open to discourse.
Take me with you. Those fanatics treat my words as gospel.
Even after you were banished?
No. There will be trouble if your father finds out you're still here. Moshutural Zush. There we will gather the people and ask anything the Third Promise wishes to know.
Then take one of my scales. One that blends Ehubiko and Bunewa coloring. It'll serve as proof that you have our trust. People will do as you say if you show it to them.
Gross.
I'm sorry for what I I've said and done. I don't expect your forgiveness.
You had your reasons. I'm glad I could know them. Which is to say, you're not a complete alpaca's ass.
Thanks, Wuklamat.
Oh.
Well, maybe it's for the best. Hatred is exhausting, after all.
Sure is.
Indeed. So let us make the most of our newfound friendship and bring together the people of Mamuk. We have much to discover.
That was a lot. I still don't like him, but, you know. Here we are. Hey, before we rejoin the others, can we talk for a moment? I really hated him, you know, Bakul Jaja, with every fiber of my being. He tried to ruin Ihihana, sabotaged us on the river, kidnapped me for my keystone, and released the most vicious Tural Vidral of all time. Anything he could do to cause us pain, he did. Never in a million years would I forgive him. But the moment I understood why he did what he did, the pain he's been carrying this whole time, all my anger just evaporated. He still needs to make amends. I hear you. Bakul Jaja's motives don't absolve him of his crimes. He must answer for them, like anyone else. But right now, my duty is to ensure that no one in Mamuk feels desperate enough to go to such lengths ever again. Anyway, thanks for listening. Now that I've voiced that, I feel readier for the challenges ahead. Come on, let's head back to the city. Well.
They told me he needs to make some sort of grand sacrifice, like he has to sacrifice himself for the greater good or anything like that. Are those die? Those are dice. What the hey? Bakul Jaja's scale represents his faith in us. We won't fail him or his people. Boink. Hey, getting closer. We haven't a moment to lose. According to Milal Jah, holy crap, Moshutar al-Zuj is an abandoned settlement northwest of the city. It should afford us the privacy we require. We must work quickly, lest Ziriel Jah discover our intentions. Fortunately, Bakul Jah thought to give us additional scales, so we might cover more ground in less time. Ew. Everyone should take one and get going. Use them to gather as many people as you can. Ew. Let's retrace our steps. Maybe this time we can convince folks to lend an ear. Ew. I'll just give you some of my skin, and that'll make people trust you.
Ew.
Well, you pick my nose and the boogers that come out. Well, they'll know what to do.
Whoops, not that one. It was inside the building, inside the building, inside the building. Olay! There we go. Did I not tell you to move along? I can't be seen talking with the likes of you.
How about this gross scale?
We're gonna get ratted out. A blessed scale? In an outsider's hands? What business do you have with me? So Bakul Jaja sent you to call an assembly. I'm not sure what to make of this, but I shall go to Moshutar Azuj at once. What's this? Stop following you. Stop following me. Yep. Somebody's gonna tell on us. The rooster crows at midnight. That scale. If the blessed trust you, then so will I. So, what is it that you require of me? Some cash. Bakul Jaja bids us come to Moshutar al-Zuj. A strange place for an assembly, but very well. I will not refuse he who fights for our dreams. And one of them speaks in riddles, the other in rhymes. What do you mean? Have you managed to gather some of the good folks? Yeah, but I also had somebody following me, so there's that. Wonderful! The esteemed Bakul Jaja will be pleased. This fellow here will be coming to Moshutar al-Zuj as well. Hi. Bye. Apparently, there's a Najul nursery to the west called Golmajik Grove. Could you go and see who you can talk to there as well? I'll meet you in Moshutar al-Zuj afterwards. There's just one more person I need to find. I don't like that. Off she goes again on her own, and we just let her. The time I tried to save jumping off of that little ledge there, it probably cost me more than it saved. Oh well. Oh, there's a fate. A mourner. Right here will be good enough, I think. Stab it! Just let me stand still and hit you! Ow. Don't I get something else at 96? Like a new class or an upgraded class ability or something? Oh boy. When your screen lights up orange like that, it's never good. Oh boy. Anybody around? Anybody available to come help out a poor lad? No! No, it was almost dead, too. Frack my necks, man. To keep a tighter runaround, I guess. Hey, help! I do like that. Nice. Yeah, they get to leave immediately because none of them had aggro. Leave this place, outsider.
I don't want to.
Oh, my apologies. I was unaware. I thank you, blessed Scale-Bearer, for bringing me word of this gathering. I shall away to Moshutral Zuj at once. These names are weird. What the hey? Oh, okay, just a random person killing stuff. As you were. Nope, don't want to go down. Want to stay up here, right? How come all the fates that are like in my path are like AoE, like kill a bunch of things, and I never get a boss one? I want a boss one. Those are more fun. Instead of limit testing how much I can pull on my own. Can I get that as a mount? Branch bearer? Hello, nurse. Thing's gorgeous. Wow-wee. That is so cool. Wow. Oh, an ether current. Even if I can't, that's still really cool. Doink. As you can see there, I still have a long ways to go to get all the ether currents. I'll have to spend some time on a Sunday before football season starts, I guess. And we get ambushed. Because they would notice all of those different people leaving. At the same time. Going in the same direction. Where's Wuklamat? Right there. Sorry to keep you waiting.
With her brother?
Quana? You invited the second promise as well. Lamatsi, need I remind you that this rite is a competition? Whatever advantage you're about to share with me, you ought to utilize to your own benefit. I have barely made headway in communicating with the locals. At this rate, you lead the race to the Golden City. I need your help. To complete the feat? No. Mamuk has a problem I can't solve on my own, and you're the most clever person I know. I want you to hear the people firsthand, so that we might come up with a way to help them. Very well, I am at your disposal. Everyone, thank you for gathering on such short notice. I am Wuklamat, third promise of Tuliolal. Promise? I thought you served Bakul Jaja. You deceived us? No, they did not.
The scales they showed you were mine. I entrusted them to the Third Promise and her retinue. Why honor these outsiders so? Because Wuk-Lamat has won my trust. Now you will hear her words. So weird. Bakul Jaja shared with me the truth about blessed siblings, about the price you pay to conceive them. As an outsider to your community, it is not my place to judge you or your culture. Culture is born of the experiences of its people, of their lives and their land. But it breaks my heart to know that yours has brought you all so much suffering. Well, if any here wish to break from the cycle of tragedy that creating blessed siblings demands, I ask that you join us. Please, I don't want any more of our children to die. You think we want this? We have no choice. Only blessed siblings can liberate us from our suffering. Without them, we have nothing. That remains to be seen. Speak with the Third Promise. Share with her your worries and your pain. And together we may find a new way forward. Together? If she is trustworthy, then I will speak with her. Ooh. It would be best if you withdrew, my son. Many cannot yet speak freely in your presence. Not exactly stealthy, is he? Let's keep an eye out for Ziriel Jah. He wouldn't take kindly to this sort of gathering. Once we understand everyone's concerns, we'll be better equipped to help them. Let's make sure they feel heard. I mean, I guess. How can we be almost done with the Rite of Succession and still have 2 areas? 3 areas yet to discover. I'm glad Koana agreed to help us. He's always been good at solving complicated problems. Me, not so much, but I'll support Mamuk's people however I can. By combining our respective strengths, we'll help them discover a new source of hope. I know we will. Oh, getting closer. That's behind my head. You can't see it, but there it is. All right, before we start, let's make sure we're remembering our history correctly. The Mamuljan Jabral fought for centuries over the land in the upper forest, but due to infighting, Mamulja forces struggled to make significant gains. In order to promote cooperation, the Hubigo and Bunewa clans intermarried, and that's how blessed siblings were first conceived. With that in mind, let's talk to the people and learn why they rely on blessed siblings. Blessed siblings promise us more than strength, they promise us the sun. This forest is dark and inhospitable. When given the opportunity to live in Tuliulal, most of our people didn't think twice. Still, the prospect of being among so many outsiders was intimidating enough to keep many of us here. Blessed siblings are meant to deliver us from this accursed forest, to lead us to the fertile land above, where we might make a place for Mamulja to abide in peace and plenty. So you desire fertile land, one that's all your own. There's plenty of land. This land was once rich with ore, but the Yakui did not stop digging until all the veins were spent. The meteorites are only good for so much. Even if we made overtures to traders, we have little to offer. Nothing would make me happier than to make a good life for my family in the place where I was born, but that's impossible. So with resources as sparse as they are, you don't have good prospects for trade. As you'll have noticed, this forest is very dark. Hardly any sunlight makes it through the canopy, so it feels like it's always night. We plow, we fertilize, we irrigate, yet our crops shrivel and die as though cursed.
The only one that grows well is Nahul, Yatika banana in Turali. Try living on that and little else for a few centuries and see how you like it. A forest where nothing grows. It's not hard to imagine why you'd want to leave.
Those who have not belligerent. Those who have known only open skies and bountiful land cannot comprehend our plight. To thrive, we must take what we lack by force, and for that we need the might of the blessed siblings.
There have to be other ways to thrive, ways that don't require fighting. Well, I think I'm starting to understand. Everyone had their own perspective, but all their concerns were about the forest itself. Dark, infertile, cursed. Hearing that, it's little wonder that people here wish they had better land. And who better to get it from than the blessed siblings? It's hard to convince people to stay in a place that can't provide what they need. You'd think the meteorites, at least, would have value, but apparently not. Hold on. Didn't Aaronville mention something about the meteorites? That the ether they emit makes the plants grow blue? A rather significant physiological effect, I would say. If we were to study these meteorites, we might discover other ways they influence local flora. I noticed a curious amalgam of trees and meteorite just south of here. Determining precisely how they interact with one another may yield crucial insights. Everyone, I really appreciate you for sharing your thoughts with us. Thanks to your insights, we have a promising idea already. We just need a moment to investigate it further. So please bear with us. We'll be right back. Okay. They're all just going to chill, hang out. Sit in, max in, relax, and all cool. I love that mount. Please don't attack me, Branch Bearer. You're beautiful. Please let... If... Okay, there's two mounts I want. But if I had to pick one, it would be the Branch Bearer. If this place... And you can spoil if you want to, I don't care. If this place, okay, is a faction that I can get reputation with, do you get a mount first? And if you do, is it one of those two? The Grelk, as I called it, or the Branch Bearer? Please let me know. Because I really do want to know. I will grind for those with my limited time. Those are cool. It really is incredible how a tree could support such an enormous boulder. The meteorite's etheric emissions are palpable, even from this distance. Seeing this again makes me feel more confident in sharing a theory of mine. I suspect that only plants with an etheric affinity to those meteorites can thrive in this forest. If so, the gargantuan trees that create the dense canopy would by necessity possess the same affinity, as well as the aforementioned Nahul tree. Indeed, I should like to analyze samples of meteorite before drawing any definitive conclusions, however. I carry with me a few devices that will aid in this endeavor, but perhaps you and Kryl could lend your expertise as well. Nerds. I'd like to join you. The etheric signature of those meteorites may be crucial in determining what manner of species might fare well here. I think what you're getting at. I think I see what you're getting at. If we can prove to them the cursed forest isn't quite so cursed, maybe the people won't feel like blessed siblings are their only solution. So how can I help? Want me to climb the tree and break off a piece of meteorite for you? There are plenty of fragments on the ground already. It should be enough for our purposes if we gather about 5 pieces each. Even better if those fragments are gathered from disparate locations. I will collect your pieces once you have them. Well, off we go then. Okay, okay, I thought they were just going to leave me behind. I'll just stay here, it's cool. It's cool, I promise. Wow. Am I supposed to go to 5 different locations for this stuff, or just the 2? Looks like just the 2. Alright, cool. Tally-ho! It's supposed to be from disparate locations, so we're supposed to be in different areas. Whatever. Whatever. I see you over there. Give it to me. Was that all of them for this? Oh yeah, also, if anyone's there, how do I get rid of this? I guess I still need it, though. Because I haven't done all of the dungeons and whatnot, so... Oh, see ya. Jeez. If anybody's out there, would you please answer my questions? Cerulean Sezadros? I think? Gimme, gimme, gimme. Gimme, 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 gimme. Yeah! Here you go, Quana. Did you find your fragments? Would I be talking to you if I didn't? Much obliged. Alphinaud Kryl and I will combine the gathered samples and conduct an analysis forthwith, determining the wavelength that may take a little while, but I am hopeful that our efforts will bear fruit. I'll tell my sister to await our arrival at Mosher Tural Zuj, so go and meet her there. We will return with our results as soon as possible. Okay. This way.
They were at the sacred trees. Get them!
Or something like that.
Outsiders cannot rule Mamuk.
Could be that.
They defeated a defective blessed. That is not impressive enough to rule the Mamuk.
Could be that, too. Those are so cool. I would love it if one of those was... excuse me. If one of those was a mount. Don't fall in. Or else you'll die. We've done all we can. The rest we must leave to Koana and the others. There's hope for this forest yet. I can feel it. Sure, give me money. Aww. Literally like 200 and what is that? 39,000. I'm sure Zuriel Jha would have choice words for us if he knew what we were up to. But his people are my people, and I can't ignore their plight. If I'm to call myself Dawn Servant one day, I have to bring an end to the tragedy here. Many are depending on me, Bakul Jaja not in the least. Anyway, I'm sure Quana and the others will be back with their reports soon. Well. Nothing else we can do but wait.
Howdy, folks!
Good. Everyone is assembled. In light of our news, I thought it only right to call the others. Thanks to the efforts of all, I am pleased to say our analysis has yielded many valuable insights, and dare I say, the prognosis is hopeful. Earlier we asked about the hopes you place in blessed siblings, why they are important to you. Yes. Your overwhelming response was a frustration towards this forest. From a lack of natural resources to the inability to cultivate crops, in all respects have you ever struggled to build a prosperous home, thus your understandable desire for new land. However, this would be an unfortunate dismissal of what makes your forest uniquely valuable. That is, the soil. Our tests have proven, without a doubt, that the Yatika heartland is abundantly fertile. This may be surprising to hear, as you have seen crops fail time and time again, but we have discovered the root of the problem as well. The meteorites scattered throughout your forest emit an unusual energy that greatly influences the development of surrounding plant life. Some plants thrive on this energy, like the nahua and the giant trees that create the canopy, but others, as you well know, are sickened by it. Fortunately, the solution is simple. Cut down the trees! Across the salt in a place called Charlian, there is a peerless collection of flora sampled from every corner of the world. Now that we know what energies are most prevalent in your forest, we can offer you seeds and starters guaranteed to thrive here. I took the liberty of contacting a few colleagues via Link Pearl. Should you desire them, a sample of our best candidates can be shipped here in short order. Just as Eorzea acquired the Popoto and Tomato from Tural, so too might Mamuk benefit from foreign crops. You mean we'd be able to grow more than Najul here? Precisely. While care must be taken to choose those species that will not have an adverse effect on the ecosystem, your agricultural options should increase markedly. With the right crops, Mamuk will have all it needs to prosper, both at home and in trade. Blessed siblings don't have to be the answer anymore. There was never any need to fight? Never any need to sacrifice? No. Just had to be smart. We can't change the past, but we can try to make the future better. Let the old teachings end with us. Can we kick out the old guy and the other guy and put them in charge, I guess? I know blessed siblings represent an absolute strength to you. Letting go of that idea can't be easy. But I'll prove that when we work together, our combined strength can achieve anything. Show us, promise. If there's another way, for our children and our home, we'll no longer suffer in silence. Unacceptable! Sometimes we have to fight alone, but not this time. Would you say a few words? Blah, blah, blah. Anything is possible when you work together. Our victory over the Valley Garmonda is proof of that. The Sky Ruin? The great Gulul Jaja himself struggled to even seal it. We've said what we wanted to say. Now all that's left is to defeat my father's shade in the feet of the Brotherhood and clear the way for Mamuk's bright new future. I'm guessing this is going to be a trial. Do not give us cause to question our faith in you. Please, live up to your words. I will. After we complete this feat, let's be sure to tell Zuriel Jah the good news about his forest. I'm sure he's as eager as anyone to eat what tasty foods they'll grow here. No, he won't. Unacceptable! Compassion even for the likes of him. You continue to eclipse me in every way. Then it is a simple choice. Ah, shucks. We're counting on you, Wuklamat.
Cool! That was my attempt at the Sonic voice from Game Grumps. Alright! Wicklemot's gone ahead to announce her readiness. I never imagined the samples we so feverishly collected for the Exodus would find new purpose here. But if they help these people improve their prospects, all the better. Anyway, we should go and meet our comrades where Zoral Jah made his own attempt. The final feat awaits. Does it now? Well, off we go then. We're so close to a level. Should I go start this fate? I'm gonna do it. Oh, another travel. Oh, never mind. It's not story. Whoops, that was the wrong button. Oh, I ran into that. Yikes. Oh boy. Might have bitten off a little more than I could chew here. Yep. I can do it. Even though I'm out of cooldowns. Okay. No! Leave me alone. Why'd I have to respawn? Okay. Whew. Got a little nerve-wracking there for a second. There's nothing I couldn't handle, though. Alright. Oh, man. But that was so dicey. Alright, I can take 2 at a time. Maybe even 3. Didn't help that I got hit by poison a couple of times. That definitely complicated matters. You want to get over here? Okay, maybe I shouldn't have done this. This is taking longer than I thought I would.
Because that was 9. Ooh. With more people, I'm sure this goes much faster. But I'm just here by myself. Oh, man. Come on. Just collect the stuff and turn it in. Like, seriously. Oh, that hurts. I'm gonna turn in my stuff. 8 more. Just turn it in! I think we got it, if you guys just turn in your stuff. I'm assuming because everybody left, we still get credit even if we're not around it, right? So I'm going to wait to start this until I get credit for it and level up and all that jazz. Oh, and now you can see my shirt. It's a state holiday here in Utah, so I wasn't able to get this shirt before the 4th. Neat. Imperator. What dat? Oh, Requiesce got mastery. Nice. No, that's... Nope, that's that. Oh, there we go, Imperator. Ooh, from Requiesce got to Imperator. Got it. Neato! And then we get Blade of Honor. Cool. Maybe you don't have to do any class quests for it. Someone has gone to fetch the real Jha. He should be here soon. Yep, several cutscenes, blah, 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 blah. Uh-oh, item level 666. That can't be a good sign. Okay, here we go. Is she gonna have to fight it alone? And by she, I mean her, us, as her.
I'm ready for the final feat.
Grown weary of postponing the inevitable, have you?
Something like that. You see, I've learned all sorts of things about Mamuk and your people.
He doesn't care.
Is that supposed to impress me?
I now understand why I need to surpass blessed siblings. The cost of producing superior offspring is destroying your people's souls. Look at them, and you'll see this. So I'll defeat my father's shade.
There's also like 12 of them.
That there's a better path for Mamuk.
What drivel! Without the blessed, we are nothing but weaklings! Doomed to fade into obscurity.
Of course you're weak. We all are, each and every one of us. But when we join hands, we gain the strength to overcome any foe, even Vali Yarmanda.
Yep, that was us. By us, I mean me. They were there.
Enough talk. Prove your mettle against Gulul Jaja, the finest warrior ever to have graced Tural.
Fine by me. Not even Papa's shade will stop me from upholding his legacy.
I will fight alongside her.
Cool. Hi. Hey, guys.
Claimants are not permitted to assist one another. Second promise. But you may observe your sister's pitiable attempt.
I see. In that case... It seems I'm no longer a claimant. I am now free to participate, I trust.
What are you scheming?
Nothing. I've simply come to realize who is worthy of following in Father's footsteps. Not our brother. Not Bakul Jaja. And not me. You have always held the happiness of our people closest to your heart, Lamachi. So I will do everything in my power to ensure you ascend to the throne.
I said that from the very beginning. His whole thing can still be accomplished,
For his kindness.
even without him in charge.
This is how I shall serve Tuli Yolal.
I could always count on you, Kona. Thank you.
It will make no difference. Numbers matter not in the face of true might.
Eh.
Gulul Jaja, mightiest of the blessed. Arise!
So what happens if we can get around him and just break the basket?
Everyone ready?
Or would that be a stupid thing, you know, like unleashing a genie or something? Oh, I'm ready. Peace.
No hard feelings, Papa. Got a lot of hopes riding on my shoulders, and the only way forward is through you.
Oh, shoot. Okay. Feed brother has begun. Item level syncs to 666. While synced, all item stats are adjusted. No, I'm not going to have my... I'm not going to have my, aggro creator on, that's for sure.
So long as we stand together, we're unstoppable.
Hey, I got that right. Look at me. Okay. Ow. Oh, shit. I'm dead. Wow. A lot of mechanics going on here.
Nice. Ow. Damn, that hurt. I didn't have any tank stuff up, though. Like, I didn't have any cooldowns. Hey, I'm not bound.
Some manner of paralyzing effect. Defend the afflicted.
We must free them! Target the constricting flames!
None can outrun my flames. Not enough. But together, we shall triumph.
We shall? Yeah, I guess if you're soloing this, you can't really get out of those chains now, can you? Shoot. Ooh, that was close. Interesting. $14,000 crit! That's not great. Man. Really have to memorize your stuff. Oh.
I have your back. I shall assist it.
I got it! Ow!
I know not who you are. I am lost to nothing. Surely this will quench your thirst for battle.
Aw, man! Right before I could get my last one off. That looks like it's gonna hurt.
Everyone, get behind me. I've got a bad feeling about this.
Will you have the strength to stand up to this?
I will be the next dawn servant. I will protect my people.
I'm helping!
Is that the best you can do?
don't have my thing up yet, so... Ow, ow, ow. We did it! Go us!
That's my old man for you.
Poof! Now comes the temper tantrum.
Unacceptable! I refuse to accept this.
Ain't that a bit stubborn? Even for you.
Arugadin? It couldn't be...
Tanqua! It's been too long.
It has indeed. You're looking more imposing since last I saw you, Wuklamat.
Tanqua?
My Turali moniker. Galul Jaja insisted I take one, saying my birth name was too cumbersome for the local tongues.
That birth name being Ketenram, I presume?
We found him!
Oh! Ketenram's that legendary Eorzean sailor. The one with the pickled cabbage.
We can talk about me cabbage later.
Why do the Japanese insist on having people voiced like this?
Whether you like it or no, these young'uns accomplished the feat.
It makes no sense to a Yank like myself.
Would be to betray the Dawn Servant's trust.
And what should she be rewarded for? Calling upon her minions to carry her to victory!
We're not minions, we're Wuklamat's friends and allies.
Comrades, you believe a ruler should be reliant upon such?
Not reliant, but...
Together we can achieve anything.
knowing when they need help.
Place your faith in the promise of blessed siblings.
How would you have us reclaim our glory?
With friendship and community. With us.
If you mean to rule, you should be more sparing with your offers of clemency. Especially to a man who has sacrificed countless young lives. Nevertheless, I will fulfill my charge as Elector. In recognition of your feat, I bestow upon you a keystone.
Okie doke.
That's the last one. We did it! Now we just have to find the Golden City.
Congratulations are nearly in order, I suppose. I'm confident that you will find the Golden City in no time. You've grown much and more during this journey. Become someone ready to lead our nation. Little Lamachi no longer. As your brother, I couldn't be more proud.
Yaw.
Anna. Thank you.
I must express my gratitude for your cooperation. And my regret for failing to live up to expectations.
Nonsense. If you believe Uklamat is the woman for the job, then you have our wholehearted support.
One last thing. I wish to speak to you both from the heart. Unpracticed as I am, this may sound hackneyed, but I am truly grateful to have met you.
Words spoken with such feeling would resonate with any fortunate enough to hear them. Though our journey together hath ended, ever shall we cherish the memories.
Aye. And should you require further esoteric musings or biting witticisms, don't hesitate to call. I dare say we'll come flocking. But I get ahead of myself. As I recall, our contract remains in effect until we've escorted the second promise back to the capital.
I leave my sister in your capable hands. See that she returns home safely.
Well, all right then. I guess now we only have to deal with the first promise. Or more specifically, his little crony.
You've still malms to go yet, Wuklamat. The ride ain't over till you find the city of gold.
I know. But if I can come this far, I can go all the way.
That's pretty fun. I like that. Let's go and tell the people of our victory. My reward? Thank you. I don't do this for free. I don't do it for the kicks and giggles. Third promise. You brought everyone? We were just coming to you. We did it, Milelja. We proved to the Autarch that not even my father's full power could overcome the strength of our fellowship. I knew you would. I was right to trust you. You fulfilled your promise. Now it's our turn. You've shown us another way, that we can build the lives we've always wanted, here in our homeland without sacrifice. Since our new crops will come from across the salt, I suppose we will have to treat with outsiders. As equals, of course. Inside or outside, we're all just people, no matter what we look like or where we're born. After school special. When you're not used to all the color and variety, differences can feel like obstacles. But by learning more about what makes us different, we can also find common ground in places we never expected. Something new may become something you love. And someone you once hated might one day become your friend. You'll never know unless you keep an open mind, and while it may feel scary, taking that first step towards understanding is always worth it. Word. Of course, learning about outsiders may well help Mamuk grow. But what happens when they learn about us, about what we've done? They will not. For generations, our covenant has been kept a secret, and so it shall remain. The atrocities committed here were facilitated by the autarchs. We and no one else are responsible. For my deeds, I am prepared to forfeit my life, but I will not suffer others to be damned alongside me. No one's being damned, and your life isn't forfeit. The last thing this city needs is more death. Bakul Jaja hasn't fought this hard for this long only to lose his father. If you truly feel responsible, be the first person to extend understanding to others on behalf of Mamuk. Your community is waiting for you, here and in Tuliolal. Daw.
She's just a big old softy.
We can still make things right, my love. Choose a different side of history. Creepy chameleon. Thank you, Third Promise. Thank you for everything.
You gave me my husband back.
When do we learn more about this fellow? Aaronville. You still owe me an explanation about that cabbage, you know. Sweet. The people of Mamuk have accepted you. Merchants and menders are now available for use. Nice. Looks like we've got blue exclamation point quests as well. This ain't no place for a proper chat. Me cabin's just north of the city, Blue Eyes Abode, as people here call it on account of me dazzlin' twinklers. I'm not doing the accent. Alright. Well, let's do these two. But I'm not going to read through them. We're just going to burst through them real quick here. Real quick, like. Excuse me. That'd be funny if Guy Fieri has his own free company in this game.
I love Final Fantasy XIV. I play mainly as a chef, but every now and again...
What class would he play? Would it be a healer, you think? He's a chef? I'd like to think he would. Alrighty, Roo. Prudent Hunter. Good, you've made... I'll go kill the thing that's big and scary. Dum-de-dum-de-dum-de-dum-de-dum-de-doo.
Oh my goodness! It's a thing!
Neat. That's why I play Paladin, right there, that ability. I'm pretty stoked to see level 100, though. Gotcha. I can run. This will get us another 600,000 or so XP, too, so that's always good. When you need 20 million. Oh, 403,000.
That's more than Father was expecting.
Spies! Fascinating. Well, he's got a... no, he's got a family. Aelith Pruna and Sombra Adalia, he's got family. Young family, too. So that's why he's not on. I don't know why my other friends aren't, though. They don't have the same excuse. Let's do it. Where is it? Oh, it's over there. Got it. I couldn't see it on the map. Or the mini-map. It's right there. Those look like those finger traps. Yeah, you put them in. You pull, you can't get your if you pull, you can't get your fingers out, but if you push in, doodly-doo. Oh man, that really... Wowee. Boy, when they're not elite enemies, that does a lot of damage. Woo! Woo-wee. Neat. That's already done. I'm gonna have to sub out Fenrir. Because while I like that glamour, I'm not gonna be casting that glamour for a while. No point in doing it until I get some gear that's worth keeping. Neat. Give me that ether current. Do it. All right. Well, I'm thinking of it. Let's see what we got. I like the music on that. That's pretty cool, too. Let's do Arian. I'm also going to get rid of Kieran. And then we'll sub in Argos for Fenrir. Cool. I only have 36 or 38 mounts, so it's not like I have a bunch. Well, let's get on Arian. I do like me my horsies. Alright, we're going to... What's his face? Is Ketan Ram. We're going to his residence to get some answers about pickled cabbage. Yuck. Why did you choose to settle down in Mamuk? They haven't exactly been welcoming to outsiders, legendary explorer or otherwise. All the more reason to keep a weather eye on them. Though seeing how you've won them over, methinks I'll have less need for vigilance. I'm here at Golul Jaja's behest to ensure his hard-won peace is kept, and, incidentally, to remind Zariel Jah of his duty as elector should he have forgotten it. My old man ordered you to stay here. That's no way to treat an honored guest. Heh, I'd say I'm more than your father's guest by now. Or didn't you see the sepulchre atop Warkor Zamor? That's right, Ketenram was one of the names. Your father and I fought shoulder to shoulder in many a battle, Valigarmanda being but one of our triumphs. He and I are brothers. So when your brother tells you to stand watch, you stand watch. You trust in his judgment and his strength of will, even if that means you have to sit out the occasional scrap. Surely you understand such a bond, surrounded as ye are by all these bright and eager faces. I do. My comrades are my strength, and it's thanks to them that I understand Papa's hopes for this nation, what I must continue to protect. Then prove your readiness for the throne, Wuklamot. Find the Golden City. Oh, I will. With these ones beside me, even uncovering a legend should be child's play. Especially since I believe I already have. Say, what? All by yourself? How? When? Well, as you know, electors are forbidden from giving an unfair advantage to claimants. So when Hunmuruk refused to divulge why my grandfather passed through Ikbarash 20 years ago, his silence spoke volumes. You think Goluf's visit had something to do with the Golden City? Precisely. Moreover, only the Yoghui who lived in Yoktel ever dreamt those golden dreams. When exposed to certain triggers, those with magical aptitude have been known to receive visions. And if Grafurler's abilities are at all representative, the Yoghui are no stranger to the arcane, which means the dreamers of Eld likely owe their experiences to their inherent qualities in their proximity to the city itself, here in these forests. Alright. Then all we need to do is search Yoktel from top to bottom, right? It would behoove us to try and narrow our focus. To that end, I propose we return to Mamuk and make inquiries. While there, we can all take the opportunity to see to any unnecessary travel preparations. When everyone is ready, let us assemble at the Aetheryte.
Okay.
You got it, boss. You're Kakua's boy, ain't ye? She told me about you. She said she tasked you with finding the Golden City. I might even succeed, despite my best efforts. I had begun to think it was a fool's errand. My own fruitless search in my youth proved as much. Yet here you are, older and wiser, playing the fool again. Courtesy of the company I've been keeping, perhaps. Wuklamot's not the only one to have grown thanks to her comrades. We'll find it, together. Was I ever that young?
Shucks, you old man.
Curse you were. Just making sure you weren't getting kidnapped. Gotta keep our eyes on the prize. You waited for me. It seems Ketenram knows my mentors, so we chatted for a bit longer. Alphinaud said to meet by the Aetheryte, so I'll see you there. Dum-dee-dum-dee-doo, dee-dee-dee-dee. Argos is adorable. I love Argos. Man, I got the hiccups and the burpees. Is there a mender in here? There is. Let's mend up some stuff, shall we? Boop. Thank you. All right. Stupid Aetheryte. Being all up in my camera. Oh, hello? The merchants were more than happy to mend my gear and sell me supplies. One would hardly believe that they were ever averse to aiding visitors. You won't believe how many Nahul they give me. Now all we need is a hint to point us in the right direction. City of Gold, here we come. I think I can offer that much. I have an inkling of where the Golden City might be. Milalja and Zirilja, you've come to help us. As an elector, I am forbidden from speaking of the Golden City, but my wife is beholden to no such constraints. Then anything you can tell us would be greatly appreciated. Our people have lived here for centuries. There is no corner of this forest we do not intimately know, save for one. Do you recall the place I showed you, where my son confessed the truth of blessed siblings? That stone pier stands at the entrance of the Sky Deep Cenote, the final resting place for children we lost to our zealotry. Precious few are permitted beyond the cenotaph doors, and we have not explored its deepest recesses. If the Golden City is in Yoctel, it may well be hidden there. Will you permit us to search for it? I have no reason to refuse you. No longer will we rely on blessed siblings, nor will we conceal the sacrifices made to conceive them. The Cenote is no longer under our protection. It is a dismal burial ground, and our children deserve better. Their bodies will be moved to a place of comfort and peace. I'm sure Bakul Jaja would appreciate that, and we're here to offer any help if you need it. I don't want to be an undertaker. Your father also visited the Cenote, come to think of it. It was many years ago by now, but a notable affair due to the foreigner he brought with him. A mage, I believe. Gasp! Truly? The Dawn Servant did not disclose his reasons, but he descended past our cenotaph and into the old Yakui quarries. Okay. Doubtless the very same ones excavated by Vorporlor's dreamers. Then the Golden City must be there. In the depths of the Sky Deep Cenote. Thank you, both of you. We'll set out straight away. You will find a winged beast or two lingering in Gokdrak descent. They will carry you below. I believe in you, Third Promise. You will make a magnificent Dawn Servant. ... Should you survive. Our final revenge. This is it, everyone. To the Sky Deep Cenote. Do it to it, Lars. Oh, that's gross. I counter your gross with my aww. That one's just... it's too much. Like a pterodactyl with rockets and lasers and stuff. It's too much. Like, come on now. It's too much. Holy sweet Moses, this is a lot of running. Alright, well. If anybody's there, I hope you had a good day. I don't keep my viewer count up just because, you know, I don't do it for viewers. I do it because I'm having fun. Oh, it's tempting, but I've got a long way to run. How much, while I'm running, how much more do I have left to, like, get? Because that's level 100. Nothing left there. Oh, enhanced reprisal. Extends the duration to 15 seconds. What's it at now? 10? Ah! Enhanced Blade of Valor. Grants the effects of Blade of Honor ready upon landing Blade of Valor. Imperator changes to Blade of Honor while under the effect of... okay. Got it. I got it. So I get... well, technically I don't get any more actives. Technically. Uh-oh. That hurt. Let's see what we've got. Wonder if I can grab that while I'm here. Get a little bit of easy experience.
think I can. Well, obviously I can, but what I'm saying is it probably won't take too much time. Just like to get off at 8:30, so we still have 12 minutes. And I am going to do my best to try to stream a little bit longer. But I've only been streaming for like 3 weeks now. So, or 2 weeks, right? 2, 3 weeks? I don't even know. Hey, we got it. Cool. Ah! My finger slipped. So I'm just trying to get that stamina up. Tomorrow there will be more Final Fantasy, but then Friday is Football Friday. So I'll be playing EA Sports College Football that day. I will be starting a new dynasty. It will not be BYU like it was last week. I'm thinking it might be Utah. But it could also just be like a random school, because I used to be a fan of North Carolina big time because I was a fan of Michael Jordan growing up. And then I was a fan of Vince Carter and Anton Jameson too. So it could be them. Or I could just do a random generator online and just have that pick a school for me. Could be anything from Air Force all the way to Wyoming. Who knows? Cool, another 100,000 XP in the bank. But if this really is my next dungeon or my next raid, I'll be ending stream early. It'll be good. It'll be a good place to pick up tomorrow night. This is the cenotaph, which means that beyond these doors is right of succession or no, disturbing the souls that rest here feels wrong. I know, but I can't turn back. Let's pay our respects, at the very least. I don't know why, but I was thinking they were going to do the cross. Yeah. Let's go. I'm ready to complete my journey. Well, you're not going to complete your journey. You're just going to be finishing the rite of succession. Your journey is your life. So let's hope you're not completing it yet. A new regular duty has been added. I had a feeling. Well, all right then. Cool. So that's going to do the stream tonight then, ending about 8 minutes early here. So I'll see you all tomorrow. We'll pick up and start by doing this done.